They come up to face the starter.
Nice
Urban
and slow.
off the front. Lights go out.
And Lane Moore's got him.
He's got a great start there, Lane Moore. Bumped him back.
That's what he needed to do.
Absolutely right. You need to try and unhinge Urban. So fast in this Yamaha class. Lane slightly defensive. A lot of wheel work there from Lane Moore.
And what's Simon Hunter going to do? He's got to try to get in front of Ryan on this first lap.
I'll tell you who's done a great job there is Ryan Bailey in the 4th spot.
He's done an excellent job there.
Hunter putting the nose out, but he's not going to get him there. This is great stuff here. Ryan Bailey's rubbing his hands together. He could be in here. Irvin's right back onto the bumper now of Lane. Looking down the inside, not going to block. Easily done.
Thought Moore would have covered a little bit more then, knowing how dominant Urban has been.
Yeah, well, straight away, Urban running a tight line, so right down the inside. I mean, this is lap 2 of 17, and we're running right on the inside line. Hunter puts the nose in. He's not happy about it. Lane Moore gives him a little signal. Come up, we work together, mate. Let's go forward. Mind you, senior heavies don't really work together, do they?
Well, it's just given, Urban that little bit of a breather, and that's all he needs now.
That's exactly what he needs. That could have been their only chance now that's gone. You can understand why Lane Moore is a little bit peeved off.
But look at the little man, Ryan Bailey, hanging in there.
He's done a great job. Here comes Hunter down the inside of Moore. And he's giving him
Bailey
a
over
back.
the curb.
His arm's going everywhere here.
And he's dropped back to 4th here, Richard.
I think he's had a shocker. He is struggling. Obviously made some setup changes. Mind you, the track is a lot different now. The sun's gone. The wind's picked up. The ambient temperature is hugely lower than it was before, so perhaps that's playing in the hands now. It looks like Simon Hunter's found a lot of speed. Ryan Bailey in the 3rd spot. Great drive from Ryan. Meanwhile, Aaron Cunningham's flashes of brilliance have seemingly they've disappeared by the looks. He's returned to his usual form. Behind him looking a little bit more unsettled than in previous races.
I think Lane jumping him stars obviously rattled him, and he's just trying to build that lead.
He certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he has been before. You see him hold on to that gap. Simon Hunter's going to do everything he can to bridge it back up. Ryan Bailey's looking really strong here.
Lane Moore's coming back. He just hit the fastest lap of the race there at a 48 flat.
We saw him do this in the last race as well. Terrible start, and then he just edged his way forward.
Ryan Bailey's looking very racy here. Is he going to have a dive going up to the hairpin? He's close.
If Simon Hunter was to win today, it would be the 3rd year in a row that he's won Yamaha Heavy.
In his 7th.
In total, 9. 9th total. There's 2 over here as well.
No, but for Yamaha Heavy.
7th Yamaha Heavy title. The only time he hasn't been won a national title since 2006 was 2010. He's won a title each year from then. Impressive. Ryan Bailey really putting some pressure on Simon Hunter now.
Zach Zaloom is now up in front of the Carpenter, and he's going to look to press on, but looks like that gap's just a bit too big now, isn't it? To try to hunt them down, unless they start battling and then he's straight on them.
That's the problem here. They needed to really hold that gap to Urban. They needed to be there when it counted. At the moment, it just looks like he's driving away. He's starting to look more comfortable now.
Another 2 tenths on that lap. They're all reaching down, putting a bit more fuel into the engine.
They will be asking a lot of those 100cc Yamaha.
Bailey up the inside.
And Moore's going to try and follow him through. Not going to get it done. So Brian Bailey up to the second spot. Now that is something that I did not expect to see.
Well, Heat 2. He didn't finish, did he?
Oh, and is Hunter giving him a little nudge there? And it's let Lane Moore straight through. Meanwhile, Ryan Urban, miles ahead. This is the kind of racing you expect from senior heavies. Close, hard, bit of rubbing, bit of bumping. Ryan Bailey did all the work there, and Moore's capitalised.
Now, can he stay with Moore?
This is when Lane Moore comes on late in the race.
So Hunter's now back in front of Bailey. Zach Zaloom's probably rubbing his hands together saying, come on boys, keep doing that. The former 2NZ.
Nine laps to go this time round. Urban leads Moore from Hunter. Bailey, Zaloom, Carpenter, Brendan Hart in the 7th spot. Aaron Cunningham way back in 8th after a stellar drive in the pre-final. Goes back there to Higgins and Carl Wilson, who didn't take the start.
Did Bailey just push a bit too hard at the start there? He hasn't been able to maintain that pace, has he?
I'm not sure whether it could be the kart going off, could be Ryan. I know for sure if it was me, I'd be pretty well puckarooed by this stage. What's the gap there now? What are those lap times looking like between Urban and Moore? 48.4, 48.2 from Moore, so 2/10. Gap of 1.9.
So we've got 8 laps to run here.
I think Moore really trying to hustle his way up to Ryan Urban. Zaloom's getting himself right up to the back bumper of Ryan Bailey as well. Come from the back row of the grid.
I think we'll see most of these boys back out there tomorrow in the Rotax Heavy class as well.
Absolutely. We'll get another crack.
Ryan Urban's going to try to do the double, do Rotax Heavy and Rotax and Yamaha Heavy this weekend. Obviously he's looking good at the moment for Yamaha Heavy. Just effortless, isn't it? You know, he's now in that rhythm.
He's beautifully settled in that aero kart. It's more and more comfortable each lap. So that time by 48.2 for both Lane Moore. Sorry, no, Lane Moore just 48.3. So Urban's responding. Wants that title. Meanwhile, Ryan Bailey's still right on the rear bumper there of Simon Hunter.
Zaxlam's nearly right on the back of Bailey. With 5 laps to run.
Ryan Bailey looking like he's struggling a little bit now. Big puff of smoke there from Urban.
So he just dialed it back a bit, isn't it? Making sure the engine's got plenty of fuel in it.
He's been consistently choking the motor from day dot. First time there, he didn't choke it. Of course, he would say that's the one.
Now Zaloom's got to try to get past fast. Here he goes, up into 2 tree.
He looks like he might have just got him.
And I think he's got the job done. And he has. So now eyes forward. And try and catch Hunter.
Hunter knows he's coming too. Look over the shoulder. So 3 laps to go this time round. Ryan Irvin very comfortable. Zach Zaloom that time, a couple of tenths faster than Simon Hunter. He's 5 tenths behind, so he's going to have to get a move on. It's one thing to catch up, and it's a completely different thing to get past.
And Simon's a racer too, isn't he?
Simon is a great racer, and he will not make it easy. Zach will have to work for it. Starting to get tired now. I'm starting to get tired. I'm not even talking about these guys. Zaloom choking. He's asking a lot of us. 100cc Yamaha. Absolutely wringing its neck.
So two laps to run. The gap at the front is just plateaued. Still at that 2.1.
I think Urban's just sitting into a bit of a... he's getting comfortable. He's happy where he is. He's not too stressed. He's done this plenty of times before. Oh, that Bailey got an issue. He's still there. Looked like he was dropping off a little bit. Almost close enough now. Could be a last lap lunge.
So last lap now for Ryan Urban. He'll got a feeling he'll just bring it home. And he'll just make sure he hits his brake markers.
Doesn't look like Zaloom's going to be close enough. Just about there. The gap that time round down to 4 tenths. Still doesn't look like it's going to be close enough.
It's not quite close enough, is it? But here's Ryan being faultless all day, hasn't he?
Absolutely perfect drive. Very similar to that of Dylan Drysdale. Just dominated
The whole way. The first national title of the weekend.
and he's happy about it.
He's waving to his fans.
He is stoked. Great
Congratulations.
drive.
Ryan Urban, your 2015 Yamaha Heavy champion.
Lane Moore, easy, come home second. Simon Hunter holds on to third from Zach Zaloom. Great drive from Zach from the back row of the grid. Ryan Bailey, stellar drive. Thought he might be able to snag a third spot there. He's come home fifth. Sam Carpenter in sixth, nice drive from him.